Yo guys, what is up? It's iBiggin here again doing a commentary, and it's on the release of the new trailer that was out yesterday for the Annihilation map pack. Um, so first off, I'm going to start with Hangar 18. That was the first one on the little trailer. It says that it's in hella controversial. I think that's what he said. Area 51. Um, and then he said there's going to be lots of Easter eggs related to the yeah thingy zombie mode. And as we know, in World at War, there was a radio on the Reese or the Rise, whatever you want to call it, and it was Marxist sending a message to the German, not the Germans, the the German High Command, and I think it was to go to America. They had a big supply at the Nevada base, Area 51, and it was to send that. And about the map itself, it's I think Dan Bunton said that it's to be a medium-sized map. There's lots of close quarter combat inside the hangar itself. That's the bit with the Blackbird, and there's long range engagements as well. Um, and if he said as well, if you hold down the hangar and the four main choke points or whatever he said, main points that you go through, he said you're going to dominate that map and you're going to run it like a bath. So yeah, to sum it up, Hangar 18. I think that's gonna be one of the, one of the top two maps. I'll rate these at the end, saying the top two and the worst, and so I'll rate that at the end, and I'll get on to the next map. And the next one is, I said this in my last video. It's Silo, and I'll just say this right now. Dan Bunton did say it's a very complicated map, very big, and so did what's his name? The other guy, Philip Tasker, I think's its name, Tasker, something like that. And they say it's a huge map, one of the biggest to be in Black Ops. So about the map, it's a Russian underground nuclear construction site, I think he said. Quite a big word. He's using big words, Dan Bunton, now. He's growing up. Um, it's very big indeed. So take your time around it. This is advice from me. Take your time around it. Don't rush about. But then he says at the end of it, don't stick around, because you'll get. I mean, I know going back for revenge kills is a big thing, but in this map, I think it'll be a whole different wavelength. So Silo, to sum up, I think it's going to be the worst map ever created. This is just personal opinion, but this is coming from my mouth. It's going to be the worst ever. They could do some advice. Take maps from like older games, base them on that. Like they should have maybe made this one a bit like the one in COD 4. It was always a great map. I can remember it. I can't remember its name though. That's the only bad thing. So yeah, there's lots of flanks on the map which will just piss people off. So just to summarise, I don't think this map will be a big hit with the community. Now, Drive-In is a drive-in movie theatre, which is kind of what I expected after I'd done the video. I just remembered Drive-In, what's that? Then I remember in America, drive-in movie theatres, where you bring your car in, usually the first shag. So Philip Tasker or Paul Mason Firth said that this map has got lots of wide open area in the centre of the map and close quarter combat as well, where the actual like drive-in is. And in the video we saw a bowling alley. Not sure whether we'll be able to go on the bowling alley. Maybe there's like a little, not a little glitch, like a little fidget where you can shoot a ball and it goes down and it hits the skittles. That would be kind of cool. But anyway, the map drive-in, I think it looks pretty decent. Once again, I'll rate the maps at the end of the video in like order, like the best, then to the worst. And the next one is Hazard. This one I thought it would be a lot better, but truthfully, I think this one's gonna suck. I really thought after he'd said Cliffside from COD 5, I was like, oh, I love that map. That was the best map in COD 5 in my opinion, and it was inspired by Cliffside that he said. And I was like, oh well, is it not like built on the map instead? I wish it was built on the map. Um, really, what he said was it's long distance only. LMG guys, assault rifles, snipers are really gonna have a good time in this map. That's what I really hate. I really just wish that there could be one map that's medium. Well, obviously Hangar 18's medium, but more like that, because big maps like that, Hazard, I think they're going to be horrible. Because it says in the video, stay off the fairway. If you're not sure in golf, fairway is the big green bit. Now for the one that really most people are only buying these maps for, it's zombies. Um, when the guy, I can't remember his name. I can remember the other three. Like Dan Bunton, Paul Mason Thirst, and Philip Tasker, but I can't remember the zombie name guy, the guy that creates the zombies. So the ideas that came from the community they were from Derice. Now that's quite good because I like the setting of Derice. I hope there's like a little setup point, because in Derice there was the setup point, the room with the STG, the Bowie knife, and the teleporter just about there. And there was a balcony up there that you really had a very good strong point. There was a bit at the back to put your betties in case you get pushed back. And it's really, I hope there's a bit like that in Shangri-La or whatever the map's called. It's a strange name for the map. Now onto the actual map itself and the things that are in it. First thing I noticed, monkeys. Oh, I fucking hate those monkeys. Bleep. Sorry for the. I hope to get that bleeped because I don't want my channel to be censored. So monkeys are really. I'm devastated. I hate monkeys. They've got no business being there. Shouldn't there be a magpie? They like stealing stuff. Monkeys makes no sense. And then this other bit, you seen it? It's the waterfall type bit, and then there's on the rock, there's a little power switch. Maybe I've got two thoughts for this. Maybe there's a dam behind the waterfall, and you press the lever, and a big onburst of water comes, sweeps all the zombies away, and you remain unscathed. And my other thought is, well, it's electricity on the ball, so electricity, water, zombies, kill, death, own. And that comes together just perfect. I think that would be good. You turn the lever on, you've got about 3 seconds to get out of the water, because I think there's like a little beach bit on either side where you can escape to. And then electricity comes down from the rock and, goes into the water, and all the zombies in the water get fucking fried. Bleep, sorry again. So that's what I kind of hope that will be in. And then we saw Takio going down the water slide, which will be epic, as we saw in Call of the Dead. And the traps on this, they look absolutely unbeatable. There's the ones that come up from the ground, the wooden plank things, and then there's the ones that come down from the ceilings. And I'm like, oh, is there like a certain spot they're in, or do they just pop out from anywhere? I hope they're in certain spots so we can that's them there, don't go near that bit. And then where the kind of trap was, where it come up from under the ground, there was writing on the wall, definite writing on the wall, maybe like the way to the electricity, the power. And then we saw the civilian zombies. I think these zombies, if you've seen this trailer, I'll maybe put a link in the description. It's Dead Island. It's coming out sometime near Christmas. And they kind of look like zombies out of that. Maybe some idea took off of that, so maybe, And some of the civilian zombies were wearing gas masks. Maybe this had something to do with it. I'll maybe put this in another video, because I've not really got time to talk about this. You know what, to hell with it, I'll just talk about it just now. Maybe they were linked. Maybe the villagers, the civilians knew this was coming. Maybe the government had maybe warned them, and it was maybe the Nova 6 gas that infected the zombies. And maybe it was a Nova 6 gas strike that you get in the campaign. Maybe that was dropped on this village by accident. People tried to get gas masks on, and it was too late, they get infected. Maybe that's what happens, I do not know. And then there's the new zombie that we see right at the end, and it just looks hard to beat. And yes, in the last video I said that thing in the middle of the picture, it looks like a scary cat. It looks like that zombie's face. Truthfully, that's what I'm seeing again. Maybe wrong, but that's what I think. The way you look at that guy's face, it looks a bit like it. Trust me, have a look at those two pictures, get them in sync, and just look at it. He's got the same, frozen in sex face look. So, just have a look at that again. And then there's the bridge that we see at the end. I think that looks kind of cool. I don't think it'll be used though, because you'll get cut off quite easily. And then at the end, we see this scary zombie. No, not zombie, monkey. It's like a backdrop to the moon, and it's a scary monkey. It looks like it's wearing a mask, but I don't think it is. But maybe, because in the actual footage we see that it's daylight or dusk, whatever, and then it turns to night. Does it turn to night when like that zombie boss turns? Because the background he's in when we see him, it is dark. Maybe that monkey, you have to look at it when he's coming, and he'll indicate when he's coming. And that, I think those two are linked. The scary monkey thing and the new zombie. I hope that's not like a new type of zombie, because it's not really a zombie. It just looks like a skeleton. Anyway, it's available on Xbox Marketplace on the 28th of June. It's quite soon. I think they've got a map pack 4 planned, because it'll be out August 3rd for PlayStation. So anyway, this has been iBiggin. I'm going to start this video now, because I've been rambling on. I mean, I think in total this is going to go on for about 11-12 minutes, so it'll take a hell of a lot of time to upload. I mean, that's 4:30 already. What? 4:30 already? This day's gone in awful slow. But anyway, I'll hopefully to get this up tonight for you. And anyway, this has been iBiggin. Comment, rate, and subscribe to me if you like it. And cheers.